plantain chips though. Alright, so I'm done being ratchet with my plantain chips. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chelsea, aka Kibo, and on this channel you can find faith, beauty, and lifestyle videos by me. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about something that is a growing passion of mine, honestly. Like I had said in my previous video or so somewhere, I've been living on my own for a few years, and you know, sometimes there's struggles that come along with that. And I mentioned, I think it was in my video where I mentioned where I've been. I went 2.5 months, almost 3 months without a car because my car decided to die on me. Yes, it decided to legit die. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about how I actually was able to get another car without having to take out a car note. So a couple different factors here. One, when my car first died, I was kind of in denial, so I tried my other options, and my other options were coming to about $2,000 to $3,000. When I looked at my emergency fund, I just didn't think that that was worth the money. Funniest thing was, had I known about my car about to die, I wouldn't have actually used my tax refund. I used 95% of it. The rest I got like a new phone with, and I didn't even pay for that full price. But I used all of my tax money on paying off credit card debt. So I felt super accomplished because last year if I would use my tax money for my credit card debt, I wouldn't have any. So I said this year that mistake is not gonna happen. So that's what I did, and I felt super good about it. And then like 2 weeks later, didn't have any car. So at first I was just like, dang, like, all right, let me try taking out a car note, because everyone was like, all right, just go to the dealership and get a new car. So I applied for a car note with my credit union, and I also went to CarMax to see. I wanted to see what would be cheaper for me, honestly. I don't really know if you guys are gonna tell the difference or not, to be honest. But I just feel like I have to record this on my phone because I really want you guys to know I really want you guys to hear this. And my camera, for whatever reason, is not recording. I have one earring on. I have done everything that I can, and I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know if something is wrong with my camera, but in the meantime, I'm sorry if the quality changes or if it looks different or sounds different. I completely apologize. But yeah, so I did go, as I was saying before this cut off, I did check out my options in terms of financing a car, and when I did the math, it was gonna come to about $600 a month between car insurance and a car note. I was like, I can't afford this, and everyone tried to make me feel like, not everyone, let me not say everyone, but a couple of people, you know, they just wanted to help, but they didn't know that, you know, they're like, oh yeah, everybody has a car note, everyone this, but my church really encourages me to be debt free, and I try to do that as best as I can. I do have a lot of loans, so you know, I try to adjust, but from going from no car note to now paying $600 because I'm getting a newer car and the insurance is gonna go up because I'm gonna need full coverage, that's a big budget adjustment for me. So yeah, I didn't go the traditional route as most people would do, and honestly, it was very hard because basically I stopped driving my car on February 28th, and I got one May 23rd, so it was like almost shy of 3 months. And what I had to do was basically save $300 a paycheck, and if you do the math, this is so weird because I'm using my phone to record, so I can't even, if you do the math times 2 months, That's 6, 12. That's $1,200 in 2 months. And my car was $6,000. So clearly, you know, that wasn't really enough to sustain me. I want to say that I think 1 month there was like 3 paychecks or so. So even if we're gonna say it was 3 months, you do 6, 12, 18. That's $1,800. And like I said, my car was $6,000. So basically, instead of me just doing hair on the weekends, I opened up my availability during the week. And I do hair, I do crochet on the side, like, you know, extra money or whatever. And basically that helped me tremendously. In addition to that, I also sold the car that died, and I got $800 for it. So if you add the $1,800 plus the 8, that's $2,600, which is not enough for a decent car. And I was like, I'm not about to buy another junk car, because the car I had before was like a year and like 2 months old. So I was like, dang, for me to drop bread on that, for it to not really last me, was just crazy. So I need a newer car by far. And honestly, I have a 2008 Toyota. I'm happy with it. It's not considered new, but to me it's new because I've always had really old cars. So in order for me to fulfill the gap of the rest, I had a cousin who told me that he was going to give me some money, just out of the kindness of his heart. And I was like, okay, that's cool. But that still wasn't enough to cover me. Definitely wanted to say shout out to my friend who who made my first donation towards my car before I even made a decision if I wanted to take out a car note or save for it. So shout out to you. You know exactly who you are. Thanks for supporting me. And yeah, I just can't believe I forgot you in the actual video. And so basically the rest of the money came from I don't even want to say the person's name, but this person let me borrow the money, and it was a small amount of money, and I'm currently in repayment mode, but it's not a lot of money. So within the next month, that's going to get paid off. So basically, that's how I was able to buy a $6,000 car. Funny enough, when I went to the dealership to get it, I was short by like $700 or so. Because the fees, like, I even had to use this current month to pay the MVA almost $700 for the tags and registration. I didn't pay that at the dealership. So with the $700 I owed plus the $700 for tags, that's $1,400. So yeah, they were like, yeah, you could pay for the tags and stuff later. So that saved me a lot. But my cousin was just like, okay, you gonna take care of your car? I was like, yeah. So he was like, all right, bet, I got you. And I didn't have to pay that back. All in all, I saved the money, right? I came up with $4,000 on my own. My cousin added like $1,700, and then my other friend let me borrow the rest of the money. So yeah, I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm doing math. I'm talking so slow. But yes, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is something that's doable. And in this process, God has really groomed me, because I do not like asking people for anything. I don't like it, because I've just being on my own the last couple years, when I have asked for things, I've gotta, well, I did this for you, so you need to do this for me, or just a flat out no after they said if I needed anything to ask. So that's why I do not like asking for things. I just feel like it's better to provide it for myself if I can. So yes, God has really shot my pride, because guess what? I had to ask for a lot of rides, and I had asked for some money, and that was like major for me. So my pride, I also had to learn patience, because I was hopping, and this is the funniest thing, was as I'm saving all this money for the car, I'm also spending bread on Uber and on Metro, which is our train and bus system in the DC DMV area. So it's not like I wasn't saving money at all. I was spending the same amount of money as if I had a car, and I was spending gas and car insurance. So I was not saving any money in terms of like not having a car now. But yeah, I definitely just wanted to let you guys know that it's doable, and just discourage naysayers. If people make you feel like, for me, my response whenever someone told me that, oh, I should take out a car note or whatever, I would just let them know that if you would take that car note out in your name, I will gladly, I don't mind driving the car. And guess what? I never found anybody that wanted to take out the car note in their name. And of course I was being sarcastic, because people make you feel like, why don't you just do this, or why don't you do that? What works for person A and B may not work for me. And I came to realize that my finances are different from other people. Most of my friends do live at home with their parents. So there's a little bit of leeway when it comes down to like maybe rent or other bills or groceries and other things, that the other expenses that they do not have that I do have. And I took that into consideration. I do know a couple of people who have car note, and they are just in over their head, almost about to lose the car. And I can definitely say I have peace at night knowing that no one is gonna come repo my car in the middle of the night, and that my credit is not gonna get shot for that. So yeah, there is a reward for being patient. Good things do come to those who wait. And also, like I said, the pride, patience, and just gratitude, honestly, because something as small as like getting to and from work and getting around, it was just part of my routine, that when that small thing stopped, it shook like my whole world, because there's only one bus that passes in front of my house, and that bus does not go everywhere. And on the weekends it comes like once, like every 2 hours, every hour and a half or so. So that doesn't help me. The weather, the very first day I took the bus, we had a windstorm over here, and the wind almost knocked me out. So between wind, snow, and then it started getting very hot, I'm so grateful that I was able to get my car in the middle of spring. And just be encouraged, don't stop your goals. Like, when you know you're doing something right, like, God will reward you. I had no idea I was going to be short at the dealership. And I said to God, like, before I went, I said, if this is the car that God wants me to have, that he will make this process, seamless for me. And that's exactly what happened. I didn't have to beg, scream, cry, make a scene. So I'm just grateful for that. And I just want you guys to be encouraged. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's get to 200 subscribers, like I said before. And yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye.